Sometimes you just watch a movie just for the sake of having something on the TV in the background, some kind of noise type thing. And I chose Fun Mom Dinner because, well, it was there. It was on the screen when I popped up Netflix, and I thought I'm just going to click on this. It, from the outset, looks exactly like a rip-off of Bad Moms, which I kind of liked the first one. The second one was awful in that, so if I at least got some chuckles out of it, I'd have been happy. And it is set up a little bit like Bad Moms, but it's played a little bit more seriouser in certain points, not as comedic and funny, but it does have laughs within the story itself. It centres on these 4 women who, a couple of them know each other, a couple of them don't. They decide to have a mum's night out so they can de-stress, talk about just general things and just have fun. The fathers are left at home with the children, a couple of them anyway, and that's pretty much the story. It does get into a little bit more. It's not as comedic as Bad Moms, and overall, if you're not expecting much, you may find a movie that's okay. It's not great, but I'd say it's probably far better than Bad Moms Christmas anyway. That's not a high bar to really achieve, but it does do better than that. You get your typical characters. You get the wacky, outrageous one, you've got the kind of straight-laced one, and a couple of other who are having personal issues. There's always one who's a little bit dubious of their relationship, but throughout the night we hope she's going to realise that her husband is really the one for her, and that'll make the relationship even stronger than it was before. Spoiler alert, that kind of happens as well. The movie has some good laughs. It has some good characterisation. I like some of the actors that are in on this. I've always liked Toni Collette, and she's one of the main actors, but Kate Aselton, who was in The League, is someone I loved in that, and it was nice to see her getting in a lead role for once. Bridget Everett was the mum in Patty Cakes. It took me a little while before I clicked on who that was. She's the kind of wild and wacky, outrageous one, and that's the one that's running about in a unicorn onesie. And of course, Molly Shannon makes up the 4th member of this troupe. They're all faces that I knew, all actresses that I'd seen in things before, and they add a little bit of class to this movie, which is pretty much a kind of semi-rip-off of Bad Moms, but done better, I feel. Like I said, there is some tropey things that happen in this movie, some typical things that you expect. The one woman who's having a little bit dubious about her relationship starts to flirt with somebody, and that could go somewhere. The other girls are trying to hold her back and stop her from making a mistake. There is a single mum who's trying to find love out in this one night. Everything's kind of snowballed into this one night as if that's going to magically solve all their problems, which it kind of does. It's tropey, it's fun, it's an easy watch, it's something that you can definitely have on in the background. You don't need to give it your full attention. It does have a good laugh out loud moments. But most of all, it's just an easy, fun movie. Nothing spectacular. I'd probably give it 2.5 out of 5. It is average. And sometimes you just want something that's average. So thanks for watching. Have you seen Bad Moms Dinner? Let me know in the comment box below if you hated it, if you liked it, if you just thought it was average, and why. I'd love to know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.